All right, let's start this. Here we go. All right, so guys, this is the week, okay? Statistics show that 83% of people lose their New Year's resolutions on this week, either up to this week or this is the week. 83% of people abandon their New Year's goals on this week. So let's do a gut check. The euphoria of the people that went to Elevate is starting to wear off. Maybe you've taken a couple kicks in the gut by your underwriter or by your realtors or by something's getting in, and negativity could be creeping back in. Maybe you're starting to notice you're getting a little bit of critical. Could be the weather. I just heard a whole conversation about the weather with people. So the way to stop any negative momentum in your life, if you're feeling any negative momentum right now, is to focus on what you want in your life instead of getting involved in what you don't have in your life right now. Okay, that's the way to stop any kind of negative momentum that we have. So if you're feeling anything, what I want you to do is go out to the end of your 90-day goal. Okay, and if you didn't do it, if you're new and you didn't do it, just put in your mind, where do you want to be in April? Okay, so go out to your 90-day goal. What I want you to do is picture the feeling you will have when you accomplish that goal. Okay, out the night, Dante's dancing. That's cool. That's a good feeling. So just stay in this moment for a minute. So come in here. I know you guys got a lot going on. I know that there could be in the middle of the day if you're on the East Coast. If you're on the West, this could be early. Come right into this moment and focus on the feeling when you get what you want at the end of your 90-day goal. So just focus right now on that feeling. See, what most people do is when they kind of come off the wagon, they say things like, man, I stink. I ate a freaking whole pizza on Saturday night, which I did really. I really did do that. And they start beating themselves up instead of, wow, good to know I'm still human. That's awesome. But I can go ahead and win the day today, right? And as we spoke about at Elevate, that if you win 4 out of 7 days, you win your week. When you win 3 weeks out of the month, you win your month. And when you win 7 months out of the year, you win your year. And when you win your years, you win your life. So what you can do is always come right back into this moment. Picture the feeling that you're going to have when you accomplish your goals and then win today. So I'm going to challenge each and every one of you to come right here today, keep that feeling as long as you can, and win today. What I'd like to do now is go right around the room. Who's got some wins that they want to share to add a little energy to this group right now? If you can you put in the chat box, just say, I've got one, and I'll pick on you. Pick on you, that sounds funny. Gary Henry, unmute yourself. Go ahead, bud.
Hey, how are we doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
Man, I'm good. So I had the opportunity this week to do some presentations and awesome. To some builders and to some different realtors, really using the systems that you guys have taught from a video standpoint. The Zoom stuff, Zoom, I didn't really think was that big a deal.
It's huge.
But, man, they're loving that stuff. I mean, because they really feel like they're a cutting edge of technology.
Yep.
And us being able to say, I can do a loan application with your customers over Zoom, and instead of them having to come in, especially if they're from far off. But it's just one value added that we're doing. And of course, the system stuff they're loving. On Mondays, being updated on everything. Just tell them that that's what we're going to do, even though we haven't done any of that yet. They're loving that. So it's been a positive.
Awesome, man.
Good momentum going into the year.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Dave Tanner.
Here. Same line. Just did my first application over Zoom. Worked out great. One guy is being transferred, military couple, both active duty military. She's already here in San Diego, getting ready to look. He's in Italy. We did the Zoom conference, and they were blown away by it. So I've got my second one today at 2 p.m. and really looking forward to it.
Awesome, dude. Thank you for sharing. Glenn Hope.
There we go. I did Zoom, but a different way that really worked out. I have 3 loan officers that I manage. They're about an hour away from me. So I did a half-hour goal setting with each of them by Zoom.
Beautiful.
And then right after, I sent them all a quick video thanking them for taking the time. They thought that was the coolest thing in the world.
Dude, I love that.
They all sent back.
Amazing.
So I showed them all how to send videos. I feel like a pro and I'm an idiot. So it was cool. They thought I was technology king, which cracks me up.
That is awesome.
It was a huge win. Both.
Glenn, you can host a class next.
You are. You're right there, man. Clark, Harvey, and anybody else. I need a couple more. So I'm going to randomly pick on you if a couple people don't jump in. We need some wins. I need any wins to elevate the energy in this group here this morning.
Okay, so I was rereading this book, Feeling is the Secret. And so to kind of help me keep focused, because I know, I'm human, and you're right, about this time you start to kind of get a little funky and whatnot. So it was helping me keep more focus rereading it. And one of the other things too that, as our posts that you taught us how to do the posts and to put more emotion and human feeling into them rather than a rate or a program. I've been relaying that to the loan officers that work for me, and he's been doing that. A realtor, a pretty good producing realtor, liked his post, commented. He contacted her right away. They made an appointment for lunch the next day, and she fired his loan officer of 5 years to work with him. Just they connected, and anyway, so all those, teaching them to change how they're writing their Facebook posts and things like that. So that's a good win.
That's cool, man. That is awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Jeff Lang.
Hey, good morning, team. Had 2 great conversations last week. Realtor, 35 years in the business. I've known about her for 25 years. I did a video approach on her, and she messaged right back, said, I'm working from home tomorrow, call me. The 10-minute call turned into a 50-minute conversation.
Wow.
It was great. And she said, I have no problem sending you business in the future. So now the top of mind campaign starts. And following what's been laid out in the program. And then the other big win, I started reading Miracle Morning, and 5:20 this morning I was reading, and at 5:45 was in the gym, and we're off to the races.
Dude, awesome, man. Super proud of you, buddy. I love how much you've shifted just since I've known you. So great job.
Appreciate it.
Aaron Crossley.
What's up?
Hey.
So I can chime in some wins. Let's see. Number 1 in my region right now.
Number 1 in the region. Wow.
Yeah. I have 100% committed to only in-person applications.
Okay.
So I made that shift a few months ago, and I've probably taken, I don't know, maybe 15 applications, maybe more this month, but 100% in person in my office. They got to come to me. It's working out great. I did 3 yesterday, 2 on Friday, 2 on Thursday. I got 1 more today to just keep lining them up. That's probably enough wins.
That's good, man. Congratulations. If you don't know Aaron's story too, he came back in the business. He's only been back in for about 16 months right now. So went from brand new back in the business, number 1 in his region at arguably the biggest company in America too, right? It's up there.
I think we're probably the 2nd largest mortgage bank.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely top 5. So being number 1 in a region in a smaller bank, but being in a huge one like where you're at, that's insane. So great job, man. It's super fun watching what you've been able to do. Does anybody else have another one? Shannon, you're unmuted. I kind of feel like calling on you. You have anything?
Now I'm unmuted. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm just taking a stab here. What do you got?
Well, obviously I joined my new team last week, so I've been drinking from a fire hose, but it's been great because I had a chance this weekend. I think reflection was probably my biggest win.
Yeah.
Because I took this weekend to reflect and and take everything that they kind of gave me and say, all right, that's them. Now, how am I going to make that all work for me? And so I'm not in chaos this week. And so I've already started the ground running this morning, feeling really good about just taking, again, everything and just making it all come together. So that would probably be my biggest win.
Awesome. Great job. You got a great energy. I think that's why I called on you. You were smiling hard. So great job.
Yeah. And I also got to go to the holiday party and meet everybody a little overwhelmingly on Saturday night, but it was really fun. That
is so cool. Well, thanks so much for sharing that. Does anybody else have anything else? Any other wins that they want to share? Anything that they've seen work? Anybody want to give anybody? Ryan Colbert, go, buddy.
All right. Hey, everyone. So, Derek, you were talking about this is the week that people's New Year's resolutions kind of fall apart. And one of the things that's really helped me is that ever since Elevate, I wrote down all of my goals. I go over those every single day, every single morning. That's how I start my morning and that has really helped me get dialed in the morning. And, it's proof because last week I took like 8 apps. And that's the most apps I think I've ever taken in January, let alone 1 week. So that was pretty amazing. I had 2 meetings with 2 new agents. I took my first Zoom loan app. That was really cool. So yeah, things are clicking along. Even like the Facebook post, I had people reach out to me, and so the stuff works, the system works, and if you're active and staying laser focused, then good things just happen.
Awesome, dude. Thank you for sharing. Really quick, guys, too. There's a couple new people on here. What we spoke about at Elevate, just to let you guys know, is that true motivation comes from inspiration, not outside somebody telling you to do something, but you being inspired. So wanting where you're going is where true inspiration comes from. That's how you get up early in the morning. That's how you go get it. And that's really what's exciting. Dante, you're up, pal.
Well, we don't have that much time to discuss all my wins, but I'm going to tell you. My greatest win is that every time I start to get a little down and wonder, I remember the great people that I met back in Orlando, and I feel them just picking me back up. I'm telling you, the wins, you got to win more than you lose. And every time I start to, all of a sudden I feel one of you guys elevate me back up. And I'll tell you, that's my greatest win. I mean, I've got a lot of other ones, and I'm so blessed. I picked up 3 new loan officers, and I'm so excited to help them and empower them. But most importantly, just knowing that
Can I help you with that word right there?
Yes, please.
Enlighten them, not empower them. Enlighten them.
Enlighten.
And that's just a nuance that we talk about internally. But enlightening is a much higher vibration than empower, because then you're assuming that they're not powered right now. So assume that they're powered and now enlightened. Does that make sense?
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Right. Cool.
I'm very excited. So thank you guys so much for being a part of my world and getting in my head and picking me up, even though you don't even realize you are. Very cool.
Awesome, dude. Thanks for sharing. I think I saw Dawn. Yep. Wait. She didn't have a mic. Okay. Anybody else want to share one? Anybody else got some energy that they want to share with the group to elevate anybody? Wait 1 more minute and then we'll show. If not, we'll show our video. Here we go. All right, give me 6 minutes. Put some earphones on. This is a pretty cool story about what the human spirit can really accomplish when they want something.